Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia and I'm trying to be a full-time reseller for a second month now. So today's video I would like to share with you numbers, how much I sold, how much I made for a week of June 21st till June 27th. Right now I'm selling on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Vinted and Mercari, and also I start listing my items, the same items on Whatnot. And now I'm using Crosslist tool, which one is in description. If you would like to try, you can use it. You have 30% off with my code. So I stopped counting how much I'm listing a day now. Before I was counting how many I list a day, how many I sold a day. Now I'm just counting a week, but I didn't count how much I list this week. I should start counting again. I'm just checking how my store is growing. So right now it's like 800 active listings and I want to have 1000. So I'm just gonna try to list more to make this number. But I'm still counting how much I sold. I sold 40 items this week on my marketplaces. Poshmark 18 items, eBay 5. eBay is bad again. What happened, eBay? Depop 7, Vinted 9, and I even sold one item on Mercari. I didn't sell Mercari for like at least 6 months. And then I did 3 shows on Whatnot, whereas I sold 95 items. So I sold 40 items on marketplaces and 95 on shows. So total I sold 135 items for the past week. Let's see what was sold. I'm just going to share with you a couple items which one was sold for me, and then we're going to go to the numbers. Let's do Poshmark. It was 18 sales. I'm not going to share all 18 sales, just a couple items. Saint Laurent dust bag sold for $20. Profit is 16. Then I have the North Face women's shirts sold for $20. Polar Ralph Lauren sold for $25. There were some men's shirts and I was planning to take them. I actually brought them to the show and my show starts at $7. Nobody wants them for $7. So I sold them next day for $25 on Poshmark, which one I'm happy with. Then we have a Bins men's hand-me shirt, long sleeve, sold for $15. Cuba Wear. Remember I told you I pick up Cuba Wear shirt just to check to see how it goes. So I sold one Cuba Wear at Poshmark and then I sold another one today at Depop. And yesterday I picked up one more Cuba Wear shirt. So this one is a linen and I think another one is like a cotton blend, but it sold anyway. Not much money. I sold this for $18 only. Then we have a Lily Pulitzer. It's like a swimming skirt. You have like built-in shorts inside. It sold for $20. Johnny O, just just like a classic bottom-up short, sold for $18. Then I have a Urban Outfitters jumpsuit, sold for $18 as well. Abercrombie and Fitch men's shirt sold for $22. Madeville woman's just a t-shirt sold for $22. Not t-shirt, it's like a bottom-up shirt. All of those items I found at Goodwill Bins, so they cost me like $1, $1.50 maybe. Then we have a Fendi, another dust bag, which one sold for $15. Then I sold this beautiful skirt from Juicy Couture. It is vintage skirt from I don't know, 2000, maybe even earlier than this. So I put this as a Y2K, and I don't think I put vintage in my title, but somebody was selling similar skirt as a vintage. I just put Y2K. It is a linen beautiful skirt. I sold this for $29. And then the last sale on my Poshmark, it was Abercrombie and Fitch woman's tank top. I listed this I think yesterday and I sold it yesterday for $19. Next, let's move to eBay. Which one I have? Only 5 sales. eBay. I saw this beautiful Natori silk robe, which one is like kimono style. I listed for $55 and they sent me offer for $40, so I accepted. I listed and I sold it at the same day, I believe, and I got this from Goodwill Bins. One more time, most of my stuff comes from Goodwill Bins because since I'm doing this full time now, I'm spending more time at Goodwill Bins because it's a cheaper inventory to get. You know that. Then I have an Aerie sweatshirt sold for $13. Lucky Brand woman's boho tops sold for $12. Lucky blend, not blend, Lucky Brand. It's selling for me. I think on another platform I sold another Lucky Brand. And then I sold this Jacqueline Smith woman's cardigan for $19.96. I don't know, I just pick up this and first time I'm picking up this brand, this kind of brand. And it sold pretty quickly for me, like in 1-2 weeks. I also have 20% discount coupon on my eBay store. So this one was sold is a 20% discount. Depop, let's go to the Depop. Depop has 9 sales. Depop was kind of slow too. On Depop, I sold another Saint Laurent dust bag. The profit is $12.21. I don't see how much I sold this for. I'll just see the profit. So from Depop, I'm telling you the profit. Lululemon men's t-shirt, profit $16.43. Lucky Brand, another Lucky Brand top. I think I sold this like for $20 or something. $17.49 profit. On my Depop store, I'm using Boosted. So whole my store is Boosted. So the most of the items is sold has this little fee from Boosted, maybe like $1 or $2. Next we have Tommy Bahama shirt, Hawaiian style, profit is $12.23. Then I have this Burberry Little Kids Polo sold for $35 and my profit was $29.14. I sold Anthropologie pants, profit was $12.23. Xabi jeans, profit was $15.35. That's all for Depop. I also have one sale on Mercari where I sold Vineyard Wine Performance, just a basic polo shirt. I sold it for like 21 something and my profit was $18.32. Now let's move to check eBay, Depop. Let's go to Vinted now. Vinted, I have 9 sales. I sold this cute little Y2K top, which one doesn't have any brand, so I just listed it as a Y2K mesh graphic top and I sold it in the same day for $25. Then I sold Free People sweatshirt for $10. I was planning to send her offer for $20, but I don't know what happened. I was super fast with my fingers sending the offer and instead of 2, I click on 1 and I sent it to her. It was $10. And of course she accepted. Nobody will accept it for $20, but she accepted for 10. But it's fine. Anyways, I found this at Goodwill Bins, so it's not much money. And you know, Vinted, they don't charge you any fees. You sold for $10, you're getting $10. Then I sold this Massimo Dutti men's bottom-up shirt for $22. Peter Millar sweater for $19.56. This sweater has a logo of some company, not a golf company. That's why I was happy to sell this for $19.56. And then one more sale on Vinted was Polar Ralph Lauren men's pants, sold for $16.95. I showed these pants in my men's whatnot show, but nobody wants them for $7. So I sold them for $16.95. So as you can see, all these sales, I don't have any items which one was sold for good money. So I think the most expensive item I sold, it was this polo from Burberry for $35. So that's my goal and my plan for the future, to start bringing more items which one is more expensive. You can make more profit per item. So now, so far, profit per item average is like $16. So I want to grow this. I need to grow this up. So let's see the numbers now. Okay, let's do one more time. Poshmark 18. I sold 18 items and profit after fee is $281. I'm not counting cost of goods here. After that, we will take cost of goods out. eBay sold 5 items, profit is $71.50. Depop 7 items, profit $115.08. Vinted 9 items, $160.51. And Mercari only 1, with profit $18.32. So total, I sold 40 items on marketplaces, with profit is $646.41. And then I did 95 items I sold on a 3 whatnot shows with profit of $605.99. So in total, I sold 135 items with marketplaces and shows with profit $1,252.40. So what I want to concentrate to finding more expensive items, but since I'm going to most of my stuff coming from Goodwill Bins, it's going to be not easy. So I need to spend more time going thrifting in like thrift stores, maybe online thrifting, and spend more money to make more money. So that's how it works. But just give me some time. Just give me some time, and I'm sure I can do that. Like, for example, remember I found this 3 jumpsuit from Pistola. I was like, $15, this is too much money. I don't want to pay $15. So I was about to leave them, but I picked them up. So I paid $15 for each, and I sold one for $62 and another one for like $75. So your profit was like $50. You spent 15 and your profit was more. So that's what I need to concentrate on, to spend more money on better items to make more money. So that's my goal for the future months, to bring my average profit per item up, and also to bring my number of items as well. So far in June, I sold in the marketplaces 175. My goal was 200 items in June. I still have 2 more days, so maybe I can still sell like 10 more items. We will see. I'm getting really close to my goal this month. For July, I would like to make my 250, 300. Can I do that? I don't know, but I will try. For example, in May, I have 145 items sold, and this month is going to be like 185 probably. So it's like 28% growth of sale in my sales, which is great. I think. Leave me a comment. What do you think? So from now, I'm still listing 20 items per day. This week, I list much less because I was doing the shows, 3 shows, and because of the shows, I couldn't list so many items. I couldn't photograph them because I didn't have so much time, because I go to the thrift stores, go back home, prepare for the show, do the shipping. So that's why I didn't list much as I want this week. Anyways, from July 1st, I'm planning to concentrating on my listing again, my quality listings, and list about 25, 30 items per day and concentrate on that. So my store is gonna grow, and probably my sales is gonna grow as well. And do only 1 show per week on Sundays. First couple of weeks, see how my sales goes. First couple of weeks, if my sales are slow, then in week 3 of the month, I'm gonna be adding extra show. We will see. So far, tomorrow I have a show. I'm gonna do sales. I'm just gonna try to sell my older inventory, and then next show is on Sunday. So that's the plan. I hope I can do it. I will make a video of my June numbers. Today is June 28th, so we have 2.5 days left. We'll see what can change in those 2.5 days. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me your comment. What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad for doing this full-time second month? Any suggestions? I am so happy to see any comments from you. Okay, that's all for today. I'm going to do my photographs now and my daily listings. And I'm going to see you next one. Bye. Have a good day.